to you guys.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I think we did more or less a program similar to the first one. In case if we give the numbers like this, it will be easy. Okay. So largest of three numbers. We are able to do it in a better way using the temporary variable as suggested by Shabana. Okay. We'll try to take up the simple part, this one right now, and try to see how we can solve this. So can anyone tell me how do we usually identify whether a given number is odd or even?
If it is divisible by 2, then it is even, else odd.
Sorry?
If it is divisible by 2, then it is even. Like when we divide it by 2, it should be equal to 0.
Okay. It is even. Even numbers are divisible by 2, where remainder shall be 0. Right? And other way around, odd is kind of opposite to it. Means it is, if you divide, the remainder will not be 0. Examples. Let's take like, what are the examples? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and so on, right? So all these numbers, if you divide by 2, the remainder would be 0. But here 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, these are the numbers. In case if you divide by 2, the remainder will not be 0, right? So how do you write the algorithms to execute this? Can someone just tell the steps?
First, we need to declare n and remainder, like the number and the remainder.
Say x, or I'll say num. Num is my variable. Okay. Now I have that number. Now I need to find out whether this number which I'm displaying here, is this odd or even? So what should I do next?
num mod
there was
2 double equals to 0 if
Mhm.
num mod 2 double equals to 0 if
Okay, this is syntax. Okay.
yeah, but all good.
Any other guys? What should we do now?
Write the formula like remainder is equals to num by 2.
Divide num by 2 and check the remainder. Right? Say divide num by 2 and store the remainder into REM. So this num and REM, these are our variables. Okay. Now what should I do, guys? Next.
If else condition, like if remainder is equals to 0, then even, else odd.
Who is this?
Arshia.
Arshia. Okay.
So instead of storing the remainder, it's possible to just display the output, sir.
Sorry?
Using if condition, it is possible to display the output without using another variable, as remainder.
It is possible. It is possible. Okay. See, for small programs, it is possible. But we are trying to understand what is the best practice, or at least how do we approach in writing in terms of programming.
Okay, sir.
in. Now what we are going to do is, we are going to check if remainder value is 0. Okay. Display as even. Else, if it is not 0, display as odd. Does it make sense? Is it complete, or should we execute with scenarios? Like initially we run the program, we enter the value of num is 2 or say 10. Right. So what is value of num? In case if I print num, what it will print?
10.
Exactly. Next, what I am doing, I am declaring one variable called as rem. I am saying divide rem value is reminder of dividing 10. Sorry, I may not say 10. I have to say num by 2. Okay. So if I divide, what will be the value of rem in this case? It will be 0, right? So it will print, what will be the output? It will be 10. Sorry, even. Now, instead of 10, this is scenario 2. I entered value as 11. So what happens here? I will divide 11 by 2 and remainder would be 1. So in this case, the value of remainder would be 1. Hence it will print odd. Clear? So this is a simple algorithm for finding out whether a number is given odd or even. Okay, see guys, for some of you who is already aware of some basics, for them it would look like it is very, very basics. But trust me, when you enter into the real world, this is how you solve the problems. So it's very, very important, okay, to understand how do we solve using algorithms. The way we'll be addressing small problems, in the similar way we'll be addressing the big problems. So in case if some of you guys are already aware of some syntax or some programming, it's okay. But I want rest all who are in the basics, they need to understand this. Okay, that's the reason they will be stressing few classes on this. Okay, fine. Okay, now let's pick up the second problem. What is the second problem? What we had is about finding the prime numbers. I wish I had some of the examples what you have done such that I could have understood. Now tell me, how do you find out whether a given number is prime number? First of all, what is a prime number?
Odd number.
Every odd number is a prime number.
1,
No.
3, 7, 9.
21 is odd, right?
Yes, sir.
Is it a prime number?
No.
So what is prime number?
3, 7.
They are divided by itself or it is divided by 1.
Okay. So let's take example of 17. Is it a prime number?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, why is it so? Because it cannot be divided by any other number where the remainder would be 0. Okay, say for example, let's take 7 and 8. Okay, 7 you divide by 1, what would be the, okay, forget about 1. Every number would be divided by 1 and by 7 itself. So we have to ignore 1 and itself. So we'll take starting from 2. We'll take 2 for 7. We'll first divide it by 2. divided by 3, divide by 4, divide by 5, divide by 6. These are the numbers we will divide. And we will check if the remainder for any of these numbers divisions, is it 0? If it is 0, in that case, it is not a prime number. Okay. In the similar way, for number 8, we will divide it from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We will divide by this number and then we will check it. Okay. If any of this number, once you divide, if the remainder is 0, in that case, it is not a prime number. Okay. So this is how we identify whether the given number is prime or not. Now, someone, can you help me? The ones who are expert can stay idle, but the ones who are in the learning phases, I want them to talk. Okay. Can you tell me what will be the steps to address this? See, what happens is, why I'm telling for the experts to be quiet is, the moment you start speaking and you may not be in the right direction, but still attempting is one of the way towards success. Whether you pass or fail, that is secondary. Okay. So I want the other guys who are really in the learning phase, they have to get involved. Okay. So now tell me, guys, what should be the first step? Anyways, as usual, we'll say start, and then we'll say accept a number. Accept a number. In it can, we can say num only. No. So now the question is, how do we identify whether this, whatever the value which is there in num, is prime or not? So what should we do? How do we start from? Any guess, any thoughts? Asma?
Num divided into 2.
Num divided by 2.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, my question is, how do we identify? I want some input. Someone said num divided by 2.
Rabia, sir.
And next? No guesses? You can attempt it, man. It could be fine. So first we have to divide num by 2. Okay. Am I audible or not? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So who is there? Preeti. Any idea? Asma?
Yes, sir. I'm there.
Yeah. I'm just asking what should be the approach, Asma? Asma or Preeti?
Num divided.
See, I need to find out whether this given number is prime or not. So how do I do it? Okay, forget about algorithms here.
Okay.
Imagine you have a number, some number is there,
Okay.
and you are teaching a small kid who is not aware of what is a prime number. How do you teach him to find out whether that is prime or not? You would say, start dividing the number from 2,
Num divided by 2.
right?
Yes, sir.
I'm just writing in terms, this is not algorithm. I'm just telling how would I explain to a kid? I'll say start dividing the number from 2 onwards till
The number is not prime.
minus 1. Because as we see, for 7, we'll go from 2 till 6. For 8, we'll go from 2 till 7, right? So I would explain. Sure. I would tell a kid, start dividing a number starting from 2 till the number minus 1. That means in case of 7, I'll be starting from 2 till 6. And verify if the if what if the remainder, dividend, quotient, multiplication, product, sum, what
Reminder, sir.
if the remainder is 0.
0.
Okay. So I'm not writing algorithm. I'm explaining a small kid how should the kid identify, right? So what I will say is in simple terms, I will say start dividing the number from 2 onwards till the number minus 1 and verify if the remainder is 0. If any chance, if the remainder is 0, then for sure that cannot be
Prime number.
right.
Not be a prime
Prime
number.
number.
In I started from 2 to number minus 1 and nowhere the remainder was 0. Then it is confirmed that it is a prime number. Does this sentence makes, if I explain this to a kid, does it make sense? Or is there any problem here? It makes sense, right? Now, exactly same thing we need to convert into a form of algorithms or flowcharts. Okay, so what do I do? Accept a number, I have a number now. Okay, I will say, I will make use of say a reminder. Declare a variable was divisible. Okay, by 2 or something like this. Okay, declare a variable is equal to, declare a variable was divisible, or it's just a variable name. You can give anything. Okay, declare a variable and I will say false. Does it make sense? See guys, actually the thing is even I had done this long back, but it's good that I'm not aware of the approach. We are just trying to find out a better approach. It's not in real life you will be coming across finding out if it is a given number is prime or not. But in the similar way, we'll come across different scenarios. Okay. Declare a variable was divided by 2. See here, the thing is, if you look at the problem, you cannot always assume, say for example, 9. If this is a case of 9, so where do we start from? 2. We'll go till what? 8, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
very first case, it may not pass. But second case, it will be divided and it will be 0. Okay. So for me, once I identify that if a number is divided by 0, I did not go and check for a rest of other things. Am I right? Right. So the moment I find that at least one number was divided, it was 0, divided and the remainder was 0. In that case, it's not required for me to go forward. Okay. So I will say declare a variable was divided by 2 is false. Okay. Next, I will say, let me start. Okay. I will say, divisible, dividend. What is the other number you called it? Dividend. What is dividend? There are three things, right? One is dividend, the other is
Divider.
divider,
Divide.
Dividend,
and
divider, divider.
divider, right? Okay,
Yes, sir.
divider. Declare a variable called as divider. So I have to start with what value initially?
2.
2, right?
Yes, sir.
So in that I will store the value as 2, right? And next I'll say divide none by divider and check the remainder. Okay. So if remainder is 0, okay, change if the remainder is 0, then change the flag. It's not divided by 2, divided was divided. I'll just keep it simple, was divided. Divided by 2 makes sense for this thing. Change the flag, divided was divided to true, go to print statement. Okay. Or go to some line number. I'll come back to this line number later. We'll say dash dash. We'll come back to this line number later. Else, okay, increment the divider by 1. That is, divider value is now earlier value of divider plus 1. Okay. If the divider value, if divider is lesser than or equal to the number, go to line number 5. Okay. If divider value is equal to true, okay, then print it's not a prime number. Else print it was a prime number. And here we will say go to line number 8. Okay, let's analyze and understand how exactly it may happen that I might have done mistake also. That is possible. Okay, let us pick up one by one and verify it. See, there will be some exception scenarios. We'll ignore the exception scenarios. Okay, so which number do you suggest to start from? 6 or 7?
6.
Okay, let's start with 6. So here what happens is, instead of this, notepad. So I'll use this for tracing it. Okay. So here I'm accepting a number. The number value is what? 6. Okay. Now, what is there in the divider? What is the value of divider? As per second line. Did I miss out something? I mean, was I audible?
Yes, sir.
I'm asking one question. What is the value of divider at this stage? See, here I accepted a number. Okay. And in the line number 3, I have this. What is the variable? And what is the value of this?
7.
Was divided.
5.
Line
Five.
number 3, what does it say?
Declare a variable was divided.
Okay, divided
False.
equal to zero confusion. I'm storing value false in divided.
0.
2, sir.
Ah. Just look at this. What exactly this indicates? What is this statement telling? Declare a variable was divided. Okay. I'll say like this. Declare a boolean. Declare a flag
6.
and store false in it. Now, what does the sentence tell you? Number 3 statement. So, what is the statement communicating? Are you typing, sending the message via chat is also fine. Okay, I did not receive anything for this question. Come on, guys. Do you understand what does it mean? Declare a flag was divided. Or I will say instead of was divided, if that is confusing, I will say something else.
3.
Hmm?
Was divided is equal to false.
Okay. Is everyone understood? If you have any questions, you can ask me right now. Sudha Sunil.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What does the statement number 3 says?
The flag will be false. Flag divided
Yes.
and store false. So the flag will be false.
Yes. Simple as that. Okay, I don't know why you guys are saying 0, 1, 3, 6. Okay, so what is the value of was divided flag at line number 3?
False.
This is line number 2. Is it visible, this one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so in line number 3, we accepted a number. In line number 2 and in line number 3, what we are doing? What is the value of was divided? False.
Flag will be false.
False.
Okay, and in line number 4, what I'm doing?
Variable will be divided by 2.
I'm declaring a variable divider, right?
Yes,
And
sir.
what is the value of divider?
2.
Okay, fine. And next statement, number 5. Asma, what does number 5 does? Asma, are you there?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
So what is this number 5 does? What are we doing in number 5? Line number 5.
So we have to divide the 2 and we have to check that the remainder is 0 or not. We have to
I'm not dividing it by 2. It is divided by what? In fact, yes, to some extent. So divide num by divider, right?
yes, sir.
So that is
That
nothing
is
but
6.
divide
Num
6 by
2.
2. Okay. The moment you divide 6 by 2, what happens? What is the remainder? Remainder
Zero.
becomes
0.
0, sir.
0. And in the same line, what we are doing? See, this statement we can break it.
Okay.
How we can do is divide num by divider and store remainder in a variable called as REM. So whatever the remainder is there, that goes into this variable. This is now a variable, right? Now check the value in RAM. If the value in RAM is 0, then change the flag was divided to true and go to line number 9, because we have introduced new line, right? Like this. Okay. So I have just broken this into 2 separate lines. Okay. So what is happening now? Someone help me to frame this. I have divided this num by divider and remainder.
Sir, if the remainder is equal to num, then again the flag will become 0, right?
Yes.
Okay.
If the remainder is equal to,
If the remainder is divided by 6, right? If then the flag will become again 0.
the remainder is not divided by 6.
Okay.
See what we are doing. We are using the number num dividing by the divider. So what is the divider here?
Divider is 2.
So whatever the remainder we are getting, that we are storing in RAM, right?
0.
Yeah. So here what is the, it is 0. Now in line number 6, what we say? Check value of RAM. If RAM is equal to
0.
0.
Yeah.
Okay. So in that case, what is it actually? Value of RAM is 0.
Yeah.
Right? So 0 is equal to 0. Then what do we say?
It is not a prime number.
It's not a, we cannot go in the very first instance here. So what do we say is, we will say change the flag.
Okay.
What are we doing? So if the remainder is 0, what we are doing? We are saying change the flag. Was divided to true.
Okay.
Right? And then we are going to line number
9. Line number 9.
So what is there in line number 9?
It was divided through,
If
then
it is true,
print
then
it.
we'll print, sir. If not, we'll stop. We'll stop.
So,
If the statement is true, then we'll go forward. If it is false, then we'll stop there.
yes. So in line number here we are saying, okay, here we are saying go to, because it was divided by 0, we are saying go to line number 9. And what does line number 9 says? Line number, we will again check. Is it true? Yes, it is true. So what it will do? It will say not a prime
Prime
number,
number.
right? Okay. Now, instead of 5, shall we do it for, sorry, instead of 6, shall we do it for 5? So 6 is not a prime number, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'll take up this 5. So what happens? Accepted the number in num. So what is the value in num? It is 5. And what is the value in was divided? what is the value in
False.
right? And now what is the value in divider?
2.
2.
2. So now I divide 5 by 2. I will check the remainder. What is the remainder?
Remainder is 1.
1, sir.
Remainder
Remainder
is
is 1.
1.
1, sir.
So I will just rewrite this. So here it's there in. So in number 6, what I'm doing, check if the remainder, if it is 0, then change. It is not 0. So this will skip, right? Number 6, it is not 0. It will not enter into that line. It will go to number 7 instruction. In 7, what are we doing?
Increment the divider by 1.
So what will be the value of divider now?
1.
1.
Guys, what does increment says? How can it become 1? What was the value of divider earlier?
2. No, increment will
2.
become 3.
2.
हाँ, तो 2 को इंक्रीमेंट किया तो क्या होगा? 1 हो जाएगा?
No, sir.
हाँ, तो what will be the value of divider now?
2.
See, we incremented divider. Okay, let's execute it. Divider is equal to divider plus 1. So what happens? What was the divider value earlier?
3.
3.
3.
3, sir.
Okay. It was 2. 2 plus 1 becomes 3. Now divider value is what?
3.
Very good. Okay. And what does line number 8 does? If the divider is less than or equal to number minus 1, right? It should be number. Or I can say just lesser than. Okay.
Cute.
So,
Not
so
gay. No, it's my parent.
okay. So okay. Now what does the line number 8 says?
If the divider
If divider is less than num. So what is divider and what is num? And is it true or false? Guys, what I understand right now is there are some persons where behind there is a training going on to the kids, and only that candidate is responding. Rest all are mum. See, if you really want to learn, see, I said the experts should be quiet. Apart from that, please get involved. I could hear just only one voice, one or two only. Okay, now tell me, what is in the line number 8 says?
If the divider is equal to num, go to the line. Again, we have to go for line, sir.
Okay, so whether it is true or false, what is the value of divider?
divider is 3.
Num is 5.
Num is 5.
Num is 5. So it is true, right? So
Yes,
if it is
sir.
true, where should I go back to now? Line number?
5.
So I'll come back here,
Don't
right?
Yes, sir.
Now,
Sir.
I will say num divided by divider. So num is 5, divider is changed to 3 now. And I will see remainder in RAM. So what is remainder? 5 divided by 3, remainder is 2. 2 will be here. So in line number 6, I'm checking. Is the remainder 0? No, it is not 0. Okay, then skip it and come here. So here I'm incrementing divider. So earlier it was 3. Now what it becomes?
4.
4.
4. So is 4 lesser than 8? Sorry, this is not 8. This is 5.
5, sir.
Is 4 lesser than 5? Sorry, yes.
Yes.
So I will go back to where? If true, what is the line number I'll be going back?
5.
5, sir.
5.
Back to 5.
Again, I'll come here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the divider is 4. This is. Okay. So I will say divide by 4. I'll see the remainder. Okay. Is the remainder 0? No, remainder is not 0. Just come here. Now the divider became 5.
5.
5.
Is 5 lesser than 5? No.
No.
No. It is equal to 5. So
Equal
this
to
is
5.
false. So if this is false, then it will come to the next line, line number 9. Okay. So here it will check what is the value of divider. This one. Since this was false and it was never changed, so this will be false only. Now, since it is false, what it will print? If it is true, then it will say it is not a prime number. Else, if it is false, then it will say it's a
Prime number.
Prime number.
done. Makes sense? Understood?
Yes, sir.
So that means with 1 or 2 samples, I have seen that this algorithm works fine to find out whether it is a given number is prime or not.
Yes, sir.
Right. So
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
okay. So this I have just shared with you guys. See now the team is also less, and precisely if irrespective of whether team size is big or small, okay, if they're really interested and learning, even small team is also fine. But the thing is, I want everyone to be involved. So guys, in the similar way, try to write programs for this to find out algorithm. See, I'm not looking out for syntax. Like someone is explaining like mod. Yes, mod has to be used, but that is with respect to your languages. I just want you guys on how to address these problems using algorithms, using flowcharts, or both. If you do not have any tools to draw the flowchart, you can use pen and pencil and scale and just draw that.
Yes, sir.
At least I want a simple programs to be written. Programs means just algorithms and flowcharts. I want you guys to write this, put the assignments and send it across. See, actually this will help me to understand who is how.
So we can send in group itself, right?
Yeah, you can send it in group unless until others should promise that they are not going to copy from you.
Okay, fine. Sir, is it compulsory we can read, we should read all we can, or we can, which we have understood, we can read that only?
Sorry.
Is it compulsory that we should write all the algorithms? Yeah, which we know perfectly that we can.
At least attempt one. Everyone should attempt 1 or 2.
Sure, sir.
Little bit complicated. Don't go for adding 2 numbers or finding out biggest of last 3 numbers. That could be for beginners. Okay, one biggest of 3 numbers, and other thing is even the prime number, both is must for all, and try to attempt these 2 things, at least these 2. Algorithm to find sum of all the numbers.
Okay.
Try to attempt this. See what happens is with this, I will come to know what exactly your level is. Should I go in detail or should I skip it? Or in fact, I can say I can split this into 2 different groups. One who understands basics. So for them, I can hold on. I can say, boss, you join after 5 days, you join after 10 days. This class will be boring. Or else if I see that everyone are good at problem solvings and I did not stress this. So in that case, we can go ahead quickly. So for me to decide that factor, it is very, very important that everyone should be involved here. Okay. And it will be just for half an hour. So you can come to some isolated place and you can just attend it, try to attempt it. Okay. Right.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So I'll be ending the session right now. Next, I will be able to take only when I see some this thing. Please do not copy from Google. Okay. It's just see this algorithms is just apne language mein hai. The way you understand how do you solve the problem. It's only for that. Okay. So try to attempt and send it across to me. So again with one more last question as I asked in the yesterday's session. One very simple question. कुछ पाने के लिए very old proverb. Fill in the blanks. कुछ पाने के लिए कुछ
Honor.
Who said that? Asma, is it?
No, sir.
Okay, then. Okay, यार कुछ पाने के लिए कुछ करना पड़ता है. Okay, fine. खोना नहीं पड़ता. That is filmy dialogue, Bazigars. Okay, so guys, if you really want to achieve something, okay, you have to spend your time. कुछ करना पड़ता है. Okay, so if you really want to learn and achieve something from these classes, please spend some time and also be involved in the interaction. It's not like college or high school lecturers where teacher is shouting out and kids are playing in Instagram and in Facebook and YouTube and WhatsApp, all these things. Okay, right. Because what happens is, do you think am I getting benefited from these sessions? Am I getting paid from this? Or is Tabrez or anyone organizers are getting paid from this? No. It's only the comfort level is that yes, you guys are learning, you guys are understanding, you guys are getting benefited. That's the only thing. So for this, your involvement is very, very important. So if you get the feeling, yes, there's something, someone at least is learning this. Okay, it gives kind of what I can say, satisfaction. Okay. So in the next sessions, I want everyone to send some sessions. Okay, I mean the assignments and also get involved. And based on this, we will decide further how should we take forward the classes. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Just one last. Okay, this I'll put it for tomorrow. We'll connect it tomorrow. In case if I do not get any assignments from you guys, we will skip it. Okay. Thank you.
Our best will give assignment tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you all. All the best. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Allah Hafiz.